Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212. I am with Phillip Archer. What's up, Phillip?
Hello, it's cold over here. So,
all right. So I've been thinking about this upcoming episode. So I tried to get the frog out of my mind. And I'm focused on the finale now. We're ribbiting past, leaping off the leap pad. We're going into the finale. And I know you think it's Missy, the voice. But yeah. I tend to think it's Madame Kovarian. Now, I'm trying to think, did Chris Chibnall write during that season when Madame Kovarian appeared? Pretty much. I think he did.
I think so. Okay, fair enough.
Okay. I really, here's the thing. Madame Kovarian had devoted her life because something happened and she purely wanted revenge. She wanted to hate the Doctor, destroy the Doctor, mess up his timeline. Something happened to make Madame Kovarian hate the Doctor. Now, it seemed to me that it was personal, deep as deep can be. Like they knew each other, or well, he didn't even know her yet. I'm getting the impression that she will know her in the future. Maybe she's a companion, maybe she's whatever, and then Madame Kovarian becomes Madame Kovarian. But for whatever reason, she had aligned with the Silence. She had aligned with the Truth Monks. She had aligned with the Church. Who's to say that she doesn't align with the Stenza or align with the rich guy from Ghost Monuments or just join some other band? I mean, she joined a whole entire church just to mess with the Doctor and time travel and all that other stuff. And we never seen how she time traveled, although we had said that it had to be possible that she did time travel. So my thing is, could this be a pre-Madame Kovarian, up to no good before she became Madame Kovarian? Or could this be the current Madame Kovarian? Now, we also know that she survived the alternate reality, that even though she died in that, it was washed away. She's somewhere. And obviously she failed, and she knows she failed. But just because she failed doesn't mean that she just, like, wipes it off and goes home. No, she's Madame Kovarian, Frances Barber. I love her. She's probably going to appear again. Moffat was going to bring her back originally if Matt Smith stayed on. He had plans. He said, you haven't seen the last of Madame Kovarian. There was all this hoopla that she was coming back. More was going to be revealed about her. Now, I know that we've seen his creations continue on without him, the Paternoster Gang and Audios, River Song and Audios. Who's to say that he gave the okay, hey, go with it, get Frances Barber, let her bounce off Jodie Whittaker? Because I'm trying to think of female nemesis that the Doctor remembers. And the only thing I can think of is Madame Kovarian, the Ronnie, Missy, Lady Cassandra there, I mean, I'm trying to think of people that are powerful enough, whatever, to be a big level threat. And there's not that many female villains.
No, there's not.
So somebody that we would have to know, which is stuck in our brain with Amy Pond, is a Madame Kovarian, other than Missy. So, I mean, unless I don't know anybody else who could be, unless Kate Stewart becomes evil from Unit, but I really doubt that. My bet is on Madame Kovarian. What say you?
Well, as much as I'd like to think it's Madame Kovarian, but she's so far back in New Who history that not many people will remember her that well. So it'll have to be someone of the most recent.
Madame Kovarian for Whovian evil president of the bad guys. Madame Kovarian. What do you mean they wouldn't? Of course they would remember. She was a key part of big things that happened to the Doctor. Trenzalore, and Lake Silencio, and like all the different things, like dying, like river. She's behind the key stuff. That's not a little footnote. Big stuff. Big. The whole entire 11th Doctor's thing. Her. So she's not somebody that people would forget, period. I mean, they'd be like, oh yeah, Madame Kovarian. Telling you right now, who else could it be? That does not sound like Missy. I know we disagree with that, but Missy don't talk like that.
She does,
though. No. God, no.
Mind you,
does not talk like that.
Yeah, mind you, there is a woman in it known as, I think it's Phyllis Logan. That's the actress.
Unless it's a new Ronnie.
Unless it's a new character altogether. But someone we've never met before, but she's met before.
No. Isn't going to be that.
It's going to be that. They always do
all
that.
Right. I know people don't like anagrams and all that. Can we just give me let's see the title. I know I'm not going to, listen, I'm not going to spell out Scarro twice like hated. But let's, I mean, I want there to be the Daleks, but I'm not going to see something that's not there. But all right. Let's spell this out. Is it Ronnie in there somehow, or Kovarian in there somehow? Can we see the words? Let me see the. Let's do some homework here while we're on the cast.
Homework? I didn't come here for flipping on work.
All right. The battle. Jesus Christ with this title.
Ranskoor.
I know. I'm all right. Of. Ranskoor of
Kolos.
I feel like I'm doing a puzzle.
So, some people have said that might be a smokescreen title, and
that is a smokescreen title. Maybe that's not really the title.
No, that's what I mean. It's not really the title, and they're just holding back the real title till the reveal of the episode coming out.
There's nothing about Madame Kovarian in there.
I wouldn't know.
Ranskoor, Ran.
I mean, let's be clear. We know that the Stems are involved,
right?
Because you hear Tim Shaw's voice in the trailer. Whichever one it depends on the one you listen to. And then you hear that female voice. What is that? Who are you? What is it? Where is the device? And the way she says,
that Lady Cassandra sounded like that too, right?
No, she was a bit more posher than that.
I'm trying to think, man. Here's the thing. They cannot change time where Desolation is not that. Because then they'll alter her whole timeline. The Doctor.
Well, no, they can still. I mean, they can jump. They can still travel into the past of Desolation.
No. They gotta leave Desolation the way it is, but they could fix all the other stuff. Maybe. There's 9 distress calls, right?
Yep.
So obviously, one of them they're gonna fail.
9 distress calls. 9 planets were taken out of their position in space and time.
Like Stone Earth.
Yeah, a bit like that.
So, obviously they fail one. Because of Desolation.
Desolation was returned, but in the wrong place.
So, okay. So, all these planets disappeared. They copied the Davros thing. Stone Earth, Journey's End, Davros.
No. But remember...
They copied that, and or is this a result of the Dalek thing?
Yeah. So remember, the Dalek took away all those planets, which included Desolation.
Pulled them out of time. So in other words, all these planets that were pulled out of time has to do with Stone Earth.
Yes.
But when they were put back, they weren't put back in the exact moment in time because that would have altered the timeline. So they were put back hundreds of years back later or whatever, right?
As far as I understand it, they were all put back in their right proper place and time, apart from Desolation, which was put back.
No. They can't be put back in their place and time because then the Doctor wouldn't know that they're missing. So they were put back after.
Okay, after the events of Stone Earth. But
whether they appeared hundreds of years after back in their spot or not.
Yeah.
So now this is a result of that story, or no?
This is probably different. This is 9 planets that have been invaded by the Stenza.
How many planets? Okay, so how many planets? So this is not related to Stolen Earth, Journeys, and the Daleks.
Not.
So no, someone else did the same thing the Daleks did.
Not exactly the same thing. All that's different here is that these 9 planets with the 9 distress calls are the planets that are being invaded by the Stenza at one point or another.
So she prevents that, then she prevents the whole season.
Well, no.
Yes.
Because
no.
Go on.
Okay. Here's the thing. Yes, we've seen where the Doctor has altered things, where, like, the Master taking over the Earth for a year undid that and all that, right?
Yes.
But the thing is, everything has to happen in order for her to get the TARDIS at Desolation, right? Mm-hmm. They heard that there was the Stenza took over 9 systems, right?
Yes.
So, those people have knowledge because they said that the Stenza destroyed their worlds, right?
Mm-hmm.
But again, that could be hearsay that they know that their world was taken over, but they think that the Stenza took over 9. So there's a little wiggle room where the Doctor obviously cannot undo the ones that affect her timeline, because she would have to hear the story. Those people would have to be there. If those people, here's the thing, if those two, what do we call those guys? The lady and the guy, right? If those 2 people from the Ghost Monument were not there in that moment in time, the Doctor and her companions would be dead. So you cannot prevent the past where it erases the fact that she gets to the TARDIS, or erases to the fact that they get rescued. So that distress call will obviously fail.
Yeah, but the events of Desolation of Ghost Monument takes place before what we probably see tomorrow. I mean,
what we see Saturday is going to be distress calls in the past.
Yeah,
because they travel through time. If she saves them, she undoes the timeline that's affecting her.
And of course, what we saw in Ghost Monument. Yes, I see your point.
So she has to save the people, but not the ones that directly are fixed points, or whatever. Not that it's a fixed point, but you're not going to do a reset button of the season. And obviously, we know that she's not going to reset the season because they're all together in the New Year special. So she has to save everyone, but the things that are involved with I'm just trying to think timeline-wise and future and past. Like, she can never erase her timeline. Yes, there could be things that happen, like the Time War, that she's not aware that Gallifrey escaped. And they undid that, or maybe never really happened that Gallifrey was destroyed in the first place. But she can't, like, say, go back in time and prevent, like, Amy and Rory from getting touched by an angel or different things. It will alter her timeline. So certain things, like, she has to save people, but it's kind of like a fixed point. Like, she can't undo her timeline.
Well, she wouldn't do that, because you have to remember a Time Lord exists out of time anyway.
Yes, but at the same time, when you saw the Great Intelligence trying to undo the Doctor's history,
yes,
you saw that when the Doctor was taken out of history, everybody was dying, planets were going out because he saved thousands and thousands of people. We also seen, like, the Pandorica, and when everything was without the Doctor, things are falling apart when the Doctor didn't exist or whatever, and Amy Pond cried and all that. So, like, she's got to save people. That's going to, like, she's going to have to fix things where the Ghost Monument's there. The only people that could actually fix things is the Time Lords. Like, actually, like, they made it where when the Doctor went to his time stream, probably, you know, trends, because they wanted to save their own existence.
Yeah.
So, you know, they know that the TARDIS was cracked, and then the TARDIS was like a coffin, but the Time Lords undid all of that, and they allowed everything to happen, so that way they can give regenerations to the Doctor to save them, or to know whatever that thing was, whatever.
Yeah.
So there's something they have to save. They're not going to be able to save everybody. That's what I'm saying.
This is true.
Can't be, because, and again, she'll probably try, and maybe they'll fail, and that's, you know, I mean, I don't know how they're going to see. Now this is interesting, because Chibnall needs to look at this and say, okay, people are going to start doing casts about this. People are interested about this. You need a massive event. And the whole season should be a massive event. It shouldn't be like, let's take a vacation from a season. I feel that this season took a vacation. Next season, you need to, like, start it off with a bang and run through it. Yes, you could have comedy. Yes, you could have stand. But Jesus, talking frogs? What the? Chopping down a tree. I mean, I'm like, if you put every episode together like a comedy, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got a guy that won't go to the dentist and just takes everybody else's teeth. You got a handkerchief that just comes alive and yells at you, calling you timeless child. I mean, you got this little creature. You got cutting down a tree, and then people get pissed off and become like mud people, the witches. And then it's like, and then, you know, you have frogs. I mean, it's just, you know, and spiders that don't take over the UK, but it would be cool to have a title that took over the UK. I mean, and then you know, the thing in space that people are a doctor and something's wrong with her, but they don't even make a light of that, and that's nice. I mean, there's, you know, there's a lot. There's time travel that, you know, was probably part of Greece with the T-Birds, and really has no reason to be racist, and didn't really say a reason to be racist, but hey, I'm just gonna go to Walmart in space, or kablam, take a freaking time, be a time agent device, vortex manipulator, and then yeah. So now, did she take his vortex manipulator? She made it where he can't travel, right? She did something with the Sonic to make it where he can't use it, like he did with Captain Jack.
Oh, she disabled it. Yeah,
She did something to it.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's trapped somewhere.
Yeah, but to be honest, he's not trapped, because he's immortal, so he can live out.
Why is he immortal?
What do you mean? Why is it? What, Jack Harkness?
I'm not talking about Jack. I'm talking about the guy from Rosa.
Oh, him. Yeah. So he's trapped.
Right. Okay.
I know who you mean. You mean Krasko or whatever.
Krasko.
Yeah. Yeah, he's stuck in 1950s.
No, he's not even in the 50s. He got zapped into the dinosaur or something.
Yeah,
somewhere.
He got zapped somewhere in the future. Right.
All right. So finally, we have a threat level that makes it interesting that we're talking about Doctor Who again. Like, you know, oh wow, something's happening, something big. Okay, you know. And Sharon, you all right? All right. I'm doing a cast. So now, why couldn't we have this whole season where it's still like a big thing? Like, why is this little? Is it just Chibnall wanting to get his feet wet, or what?
Exactly. This is like a learning curve for him, because he's got a responsibility of overseeing the whole season of Doctor Who.
This is like Russell T Davies' Series 1.
Yeah, in a way. Whereas Russell T Davies was much more skilled in what he.
A much more superior season than this.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now Chibnall's Series 12, for all intents and purposes, should be far superior than this season.
By proxy, yes. But if it was, as you say, written at the same time as this one was being put together, it's going to have the same kind of vein and flavour.
Well, this is what I was told, that they did 2 seasons together. But if I was Chibnall,
that's what we are assuming.
If I was Chibnall, I would take all the scripts he got for this upcoming season, and throw it in the shredder and start breaking things and just get to work. Because obviously you cannot repeat your mistake.
No.
And I don't care what you could tweak, you can't have those scripts. You need new scripts. You can't throw them out. Just the same shit. You don't want to have, and he knows you can't do the same stuff every year.
No, you
like
can't.
Moffat even said, you got to just like something different every year. Next year, new companions, not just new companions or old companion, new companions. You need sci-fi writers, please. Get people back.
Yeah, of course. And hopefully he will do that.
Bring the damn Daleks back, Ray, and stop it. Stop being a baby about it. Bring the Cybermen back. Bring everybody and your mother back, okay? Bring that shit back.
It's all very well bringing them back, but if you haven't got a good enough story that shows them off to their fullest potential, then it's pointless.
This guy's, listen to me. We've seen these stories, all right? Him even taking a crack at the Daleks would be better than the shit that he put out already. Just because they're the Daleks.
Yeah, but look what he did in the first half of the season. And how
did
you
look at it. That's why you need them. Get it. Just like, come on. He's not going to be motivated when he sees those friggin' things on set. Come on.
True. But
I'd be like, if I had those things on set, I'd be like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to blow up 5 planets. It's like something. Wipe out the standard 5 seconds.
True enough.
The doctor, like, she could be in a situation, she'd be like, oh, you know, I got to stop the Stenza. And she'll be left with a choice. Do I do this or not? And then she'll send a message to Daleks, which is like, who the hell is this taking over these systems? They'll be over in 5 minutes. But then she would have to deal with the Daleks. She could cause that. She could cause the Daleks just wipe them out. But, because look at what the doctor said to freaking Maisie Williams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, he told her, he said, "I'll bring the Daleks. I'll bring this. I'll bring everybody at your doorstep. You'll be effed up, right? He'll manipulate shit. They'll come. Oh my God, that whole block will be over, right?
Yeah.
The doctor could do that. Just look, good man closed the war. Look what happened. Look, we're everybody, right? The doctor could do that.
He could do that, but those are different doctors than what we've got here now.
So she's weak. They won't listen to a woman, you're saying?
No. They've all got different temperaments and personalities.
She's not strong enough. She's not mean enough. She's not good enough.
Well, that's what we need to see. Have we seen her with that kind of stance and power about her?
I want to see her angry. Rage-infested angry like we've never seen. I want to see come out where, oh, she might become the value. I want to see, because when the doctor gets pissed, you know. You saw his face.
Well, yeah.
It's incredible, though, when he gets mad. It's incredible.
Indeed. It depends how they're going to write, how they write it, and what they want from
Francis Barber, come home. We need you.
That's not going to happen.
Madame Kovarian, come home. Please, Madame Kovarian, please.
No. It won't
Why?
be. It won't be her. It's too long since we last seen her.
That's baloney. Moffat said that about the Ronnie. Nobody will remember her. Then he brings somebody back that half the people didn't remember. The Great Intelligence. That's baloney. Baloney, Phillip.
All right. I'll give you that point.
You honestly think they're going to see her? They're going to be like, who the hell is Madame Kovarian? Absolutely not. She could be on damn T-shirts. Are you kidding me? Come on, dude. Come on. Okay. She was a huge friggin' villain, bro.
She was.
Big, dude. Big. I'm talking big.
All right, what happened to her? The last we saw of her.
I have no idea. I'm writing it.
The last we saw her, she was tied to that chair, and her eyes were being burnt out by that.
Well, even if she died, that universe was erased. So where is she?
Who knows?
No, not even who knows. Because she don't know.
I know
She's
that
in
voice.
The finale.
When she's saying, I know that voice in the trailer, that must be to do with the Stenza.
No. It better not be something stupid like, it's Tim Shaw. That would be the worst thing ever, Tim. No, don't do that. That's not a reveal. If you hear Stenzer, you know Tim Shaw is going to be there. But you need, that woman's got to be like Madame Kovarian. Listen, we even said, we know Olivia Colman's coming. She said it. She said, I want the role. Then she met with lunch with Chibnall. He says, whatever you want. And you want M&M's in your dressing room? Absolutely. Like, she's coming aboard, okay? Wouldn't even know if Olivia Colman...
Just a preliminary.
No. She's coming. Phillip. She's coming.
Olivia Colman.
Definitely. We just don't know if it's going to be in the finale or the New Year special. But, oh, yes, she's coming. It's a done deal. But we don't know if it's the finale. But we're not ready for her yet, okay? Not ready for that.
We're not ready for her.
Or, listen, we even heard, and I heard this, that Chibnall wants John Sim, if it's the master, because he wrote for him, and he don't care what the hell thing, he'll put him in there. And yes, we heard that Missy wants to regenerate. Like we heard that Michelle Gomez wants to come back to regenerate. So if she's going to regenerate, she's going to regenerate into Olivia Colman or resume a former face, which that's going to change the whole dynamic of Doctor Who also, because you're actually going to see that the master, Missy, is going to take the form of a previous master. That could be a thing like, oh, when is the Doctor going to do that? Forget about that. It takes you way bullshit with the anti-zones and your frog and riveting. None of that garbage, because that thing just got wasted. Forget about that. Throw that in the can, set it, forget it, leap, frog out of there. You wasted a good moment. It's over. Never talk about that again. But you know what? Finale. Kovarian, Daleks.
And if that doesn't come to fore?
It better be somebody pretty damn good that's from the past. Better be somebody really good. Because I got to tell you right now, do not try my patience. I've had enough.
Oh, I think your patience is going to be there more than you think.
Listen, man, I want to see. God, I want to see this. I want to see Jodie Whittaker's Doctor. I would write it this way. See this threat. She gets so angry. Like her freaking lip curls or some shit. She does some shit. And it's like this villain is like powerful. And blow people up. And it's like, oh my God. I just want to see the Doctor at her best. Just get angry. She's like, oh, this is what the 13th Doctor could do. She just, boom. I want you to say, beyond a shadow of a doubt, in this finale, yes, that's the 13th Doctor. I know the whole damn season, you're like, yeah, we got a little bit. And there's like 9 episodes, like, well, she's a Doctor more, yeah. I want to see every single movie. If this finale is supposed to be the way it's supposed to be, meant to be, there is no room for error. Oh, yes, Jodie Whittaker solidified her position. She is the Doctor after what happens. Now, of course, we probably will be let down. Probably. Maybe like the villain will get defeated by a mushroom or like, some type of like bee, that the bees got tired of disappearing and just became like teamed up with the sheep. And then there's like a woolly rebel. I don't know. I just don't want to listen. I'm just hoping that we get rid of the nonsense and we get to the seriousness like Good Man Goes to War. And let's just actually have a damn finale that will be so epic and big. It will erase all this nonsense throughout the whole season. I'm talking so epic in scale, you'll allow those episodes to kind of suck, okay? Because you got this big finale, and then it's like upwards and onwards, okay? So this is the last chance, last dance. This is it. This is it. Forget about the New Year special. This is the last chance, Phillip.
It is their last chance, and if it fails miserably, then I can't see them getting anything any better next year.
And please let the title be different. Maybe it's the death of Davros or some shit, and that's not the battle Ranskoor Cola. Please, dude. That can't be the title. That's a bullshit title. Has to be. I don't believe it. I don't believe that title's a title. I
can't see anybody saying
that title sucks so bad. No way.
It will take too long to even mention.
No, it sucks. That's not the title. Can't be.
Kolos.
No. Screw that. All right. Listen, dude. I'm passionate about this. Dude, I want it. I want it. I want the finale to be it.
Worthy of being a finale, you mean?
This finale has to save the season. Has to. Has to, bro. Has to.
Come on. I mean, I thought we were all waiting for this one to come out and look forward to it. And when
man. Because her scarf won't save it. Her fashion sense will not save the season of New Year's special. This is the episode.
You could end up seeing her swinging from the scarf. That's about it. But
this has to be the episode, Phillip. It has to be.
It has to be, yes. But then, if that fails, then you've got the New Year's to lean on.
If this finale is a flop, and then we go into the New Year's special, it doesn't matter what happens in the New Year's special. The BBC are going to knock on his door, and there's going to be massive problems for Doctor Who. There will be cuts. There will be breaks. There will be year off. There's going to be such horror stories you wouldn't not believe if this finale fails. This is it, in my opinion. This is it. All those ratings are baloney. Baloney. It's nice that you DVR recorded it. Even if you watched it, did you like it? Probably not. So that doesn't show anything. Because if you got 1 million people screaming at you, regardless of the ratings be whatever, they fucking hate it. So I'm sorry to curse. I know some people, there was a comment, people are like, man, I did not like all the cursing. To apologize. I'm going to try not to. But I got to tell you, this finale, Chibnall, bro, I'm praying for you, man. Because let me tell you, if you mess this up with Doctor Who, even if you run for the hills and do another season, you will be messed up in your career, in my opinion. You will get burned. People will not forgive you with this. You cannot make Doctor Who fail. You cannot make Doctor Who fail. So you need to fix this.
Well, in regards to the ratings for yesterday's episode, it came in on the overnight at 5.7.
That's dropping.
Yes, and it was the 5th most watched program of the night, 27th in the week. That's not good.
I don't even want to look at ratings anymore because I don't believe it. I don't believe. There's no way that people like Jodie Whittaker more than David Tennant. I don't believe any of that. That's all nonsense to me. There's no way. I don't care what you show me. No way. Especially since I've seen all over the internet today that people are trying to spin the frog thing and make it like, oh my God, it's the greatest thing I've ever seen. No, please don't do that because you keep doing stuff like that in every episode, it's over. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I'm going to start dropping off of pages that are groups that I'm a member of because I want honesty. Okay, if the episode sucks, the episode sucks. There's no such thing as you loving a show so much that you can't see if the episode sucks. Because if you do, you're enabling bad behavior. And there's nothing about haters. Episode sucks, episode sucks. You don't want the show to turn to shit. You cannot have Whovians out there that lick the crap out of the show, no matter how bad the show is, how bad it's going. You have to tell the truth. You cannot bullshit people. Please, all you pages out there, tell the damn truth. Stop being so fake that it's ridiculous. It's a turnoff. Believe me when I tell you, when there's 1 million people saying the episode sucks, and you're just saying this is the greatest thing ever, all right, maybe you thought that way, but then you don't show any objective opinion that it sucks, and it's all like roses, 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 that's when shit gets canceled. So I never liked that with Talking Dead, that they never say anything bad about an episode. It's always like every episode is the greatest episode ever. It's not. So I'm done with my rants. When is the soundtrack coming out?
It's coming out. Oh, hang on. Let me go and find this info.
Series 11 soundtrack, people.
Right, where's my... there's an awful lot on this soundtrack. An awful lot. It's... where did I see that now? I saw it in... Let's go into here. No, let's go here. The Series 11 soundtrack as a whole will be released on January the 11th.
Okay, so that's to see how intelligent people are, Phillip. Go to the soundtrack. Go to the titles of the soundtrack. Tell me what song the Madden Kovarian's in.
Oh, I can't say. I got the list, but it's
somebody give me the list. I want to know who's in the finale. Let's go. Somebody. Right. There's got to be a Madden Kovarian in there. Missy, what? Let's see.
I don't think so.
What do you mean? They're that smart? No.
Let me forward this to you on Facebook.
Yes.
It's hard to read. You're going to have to blow it up because it's hard to read.
All right. I got glasses. We'll see.
So I don't know what you're getting from it. It's an awful lot, though.
Listen. Let's see. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right. Wow.
I think you can only see as far as up to episode 8 or something on this thing, because there's an awful lot of it on there.
Yaz and something end credits.
Oh.
Yaz. Oh my God. Wait. Umbrine. Oh, stand up now.
Umbrine. Oh, that's the point. So it must. That list is only.
Are they out of order?
No, they're in order. I think they go as far as Demons of the Punjab.
On this thing? Oh, it's part 1?
On the list that you see now, there's probably more of it, but it's hard to see the rest of it.
I need the complete list.
Yeah, I know. I need to find the complete...
I want to see a name. I want to see, like, you know, like they spoiled at that time in the Phantom Menace soundtrack, the Death of Qui-Gon Jinn. Like, ah!
And then, as I said, the actual single...
The Death of Graham. It's like, oh.
And the actual soundtrack of the theme tune will be out next Monday for people to download.
Listen, people, put your comments down below. Get me the titles of all the songs. We need to decipher who's in the finale. We're going to go right now. We'll leave you with that. Captain Marvel trailer tonight. We'll be back.
Yeah. Ooh, I forgot about that.
Take care. Bye for now.
All right. Bye.